Hello everyone, welcome back for another reading from the Jesus Storybook Bible. Today we are going to read The Light of the Whole World, which is the story of the shepherds from Luke 2. And here's our photo we have. What do you guys see?
Ooh, I see Bethlehem, the sheep, and the shepherds.
And what's up there?
The star.
Okay, we'll read about it now.
I see the shepherds
Yeah.
and the stable and the star.
Okay, it says, that same night, in amongst the other stars, suddenly a bright new star appeared. Of all the stars in the dark vaulted heavens, this one shone clearer. It blazed in the night and made the other stars look pale beside it. God put it there when his baby son was born, to be like a spotlight, shining on him, lifting up the darkness, showing people the way to him. You see, God was like a new daddy. He couldn't keep the good news to himself. He'd been waiting all these long years for this moment, and now he wanted to tell everyone. So he pulled out all the stops. He'd sent an angel to tell Mary the good news. He'd put a special star in the sky to show where his boy was. And now he was going to send a big choir of angels to sing his happy song to the world. He's here, he's come, go and see him, my little boy. Now, where would you send your splendid choir? To a big concert hall, maybe? Or a palace, perhaps? God sent his to a little hillside outside a little town in the middle of the night. He sent all those angels to sing for a raggedy old bunch of shepherds watching their sheep outside Bethlehem. So what do we see in this picture? Do we see the shepherds?
The shepherds, the fire, the sheep,
Yeah, let's let
and
them
the
see.
grass.
Yeah, they're spending their night there. Okay. So in those days, remember, people used to laugh at shepherds and say they were really smelly and called them other rude names, which I can't possibly mention here. You see, people thought shepherds were nobodies, just scruffy old riffraff. But God must have thought shepherds were very important indeed, because they are the ones he chose to tell the good news to first. Go get a tissue if you need to do that.
I don't have
That night, some shepherds were out in the open fields, warming themselves by a campfire, when suddenly the sheep darted. They were frightened by something. The olive trees rustled. What was that? A wing beat? Oh, wow, look at that. They turned around. Standing in front of them was a huge warrior of light, blazing in the darkness. Don't be afraid of me, the bright shining man said. I haven't come to hurt you. I've come to bring you happy news for everyone everywhere. Today in David's town in Bethlehem, God's son has been born. You can go and see him. He is sleeping in a manger. Behind the angel, they saw a strange glowing cloud. Except it wasn't a cloud, it was angels. Troops and troops of angels, armed with light. And they were singing a beautiful song. Glory to God. To God be fame and honor and all our hoorays. Then as quickly as they appeared, the angels left. The shepherds stamped out their fire, left their sheep, raced down the grassy hill, through the gates of Bethlehem, down the narrow cobble streets, through a courtyard, down some steps, past an inn, round a corner, through a hedge, until at last they reached. Where'd they reach? A tumble-down stable. They caught their breath. Then quietly they tiptoed inside. They knelt on the dirt floor. They had heard about this promised child, and now he was here. Heaven's son, the maker of the stars, a baby sleeping in the mother's arms. This baby would be like that bright star shining in the sky that night, a light to light up the whole world, chasing away darkness, helping people to see. And the darker the night got, the brighter the star would shine. So that was that story for today. And then we have, oh, can you grab the coloring book, sweetie, that must have fallen down?
Oh.
I believe we have a coloring page to go with this week's reading.
I believe we do.
Let's see, where is it? Yes, we have here with the shepherds and the angel. It says, God put a new star in the sky to shine right over the stable. And the angel said, God's son has been born. Go and see him. And then the shepherds found Mary and Joseph and the baby. So you can have fun coloring that. We hope you've had a good start to the Advent season, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye.
Bye.